There's one film of yours that's relevant for every time, I feel, Ram Ke Naam. So can you take us back to the time of the L.K. Advani Rath Yatra?
Yeah. I'll take you further back than that, because I had started making films on communalism, rise of communalism, by the mid 80s onwards. And the several things that happened in 1984. One was the massacre of the Sikhs in Delhi. And I started filming after that massacre, because I also found a group of people who were traveling through Punjab, taking the message of Shahid Bhagat Singh as a way to fight against communalism, as a way to fight, because they were saying there were two. The terrorism was, there was Sikh fundamentalists, but there were also the state that was targeting all Sikhs, because they, thought everybody was a militant, and people were caught in the middle. And the people who were carrying Bhagat Singh's message were talking about class unity as opposed to religious identity. Because Bhagat Singh wrote Why I'm an Atheist. But having finished that film, I was also filming. At that time, I didn't know I was actually making a particular film. I was shooting whatever happened around religious revival. So I also went to Punjab at the same time in 1987. I also went to Rajasthan, where Sati had happened. A woman had burnt herself. Supposedly she burnt herself, but obviously it was a murder on her husband's funeral pyre. And thousands of men were celebrating. So then I started looking at patriarchy and the religious revival from the point of view of the male psyche. And but soon after I was filming in Punjab, then the Rath Yatra began. It started with carrying, people donating bricks for the Ram temple, and then Advani's Rath Yatra that went through the country.
और सब लोगों को इतना बताता हूँ कि अयोध्या में जिस स्थान पर भगवान राम का जन्म हुआ था, वहाँ पर मंदिर के निर्माण को कोई शक्ति रोक नहीं सकती, और मंदिर वहीं बनेगा। आज प्रातःकाल में यहाँ पर आया तो मैंने एक अखबार में मोटी मोटी खबर देखी। यहाँ के कुछ वरिष्ठ नागरिकों ने मेरे नाम एक खुली अपील की है, जिसमें कहा है कि अडवाणी वार्न्ड ऑफ कम्युनल राइट्स। इस प्रकार की बातें करना कि सांप्रदायिक दंगे होंगे, मैं इसको दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण मानता हूँ। मैं इतना जरूर जानता हूँ कि यूं तो शरारत करने के लिए 4 लोग भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन कम से कम इस यात्रा के कारण किसी भी प्रकार की गड़बड़ नहीं होगी, ये मुझे विश्वास है। और यह यात्रा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ, उत्तरदायित्व के साथ, लेकिन निश्चय के साथ। यह विकृत सेक्युलरवाद हमको स्वीकार नहीं।
आश्वासनों के बावजूद रथ यात्रा के दौरान हिंसात्मक घटनाओं में कई लोगों की जानें गईं, मगर रथ बढ़ता गया।
What exactly about the Rath Yatra excited you as a filmmaker or worried you as a citizen that you decided to follow it for so many years?
Yeah, not so many years actually. About a year. I followed that story for about under 2 years. But the Rath Yatra came through Mumbai. So that's when I first encountered it. But having seen what was going on, it was very scary, because wherever the Rath Yatra went, people were being killed along the way. The Bhakts would attack Muslim minorities on the way, or some reaction would happen somewhere and there would be clashes. And by the end of the Rath Yatra, more than 60 people had been killed, just the chariot going from place to place.